Welcome back. The details. Minister of Trade and Industry Niveen Gema said that the new administrative capital will host the 21st COMESA Summit on Tuesday. The event will be attended by representatives from African countries which are members of the COMESA, either actually or through video conference. Gema was speaking during a joint press conference with COMESA Secretary General Chelchi Kapwepe over preparations for the summit. Gema said that the summit, which is also attended by heads of African economic bodies, is being held under the title Boosting the Ability of Steadfastness Through Strategic Digital Economic Integration. She said that the aim is to encourage the utilization of digital economic means to facilitate doing business inside the COMESA and boosting the abilities of the 21 member states to withstand the coronavirus pandemic's economic repercussions. She said the event will witness handing the chairmanship of COMESA to President Sisi from the President of Madagascar and the launch of the middle-term COMESA Strategy 2021-2025. The Ministry of Trade and Commerce held a joint press conference in Cairo on Sunday with the COMESA Secretary General over the upcoming launch of the 21st Summit of the COMESA in Cairo on Tuesday, the 23rd of November. Our colleague Omnia Al-Hamzawi conducted the following interview with the Secretary General of COMESA.
Secretary General of the COMESA, Chelchi Kapwepe, you've highlighted this morning during the press conference the role of Egypt, and you not only the role of Egypt but organizing Egypt for this 21st summit of the COMESA. Yes, we need a briefing about this organization and how Madagascar will be giving this Egypt this siege of the COMESA.
Yes, COMESA has 21 member states, and the current chair of COMESA is Madagascar. But at this summit on the 23rd, they'll be handing over to Egypt, to President Sisi, who will take over as the chair of the authority of COMESA. The 21 member states cooperate in various different aspects: trade facilitation, infrastructure development in a harmonized way. We look at investment attraction, we look at women and women empowerment, and we also look at peace and security.
During this 21st summit of the COMESA, the theme was building resilience for the digital regional integration. How can we take these steps for the states of the COMESA this year, and how will it be implemented?
Yes, building resilience, of course, and strategic integration. One will be basing our trade on digitalization. So we want to digitalize even the way we do trade. We can perform on platforms, so creating of platforms where we can trade on platforms, payment system to support that. Then we also look at legislation which will have to support a harmonized trading system which is becoming digital. This will make us more resilient. Also, we're looking at the health issues as well. How can we strengthen our health infrastructure and response, coordinated response when we have issues like pandemics and other shocks.
And finally, Your Excellency, you shed the light as well about the role of Egypt and the diplomatic efforts that has been deployed for further coordination and cooperation with the private sector and all other blocks, economic blocks, regional economic blocks. How can you today perceive this role?
Yes, Egypt will be heading COMESA. And the other blocks, including SADC and EAC, have a tripartite arrangement. So Egypt will be very much involved in that as head of COMESA, so that we have a coordinated effort with the three blocks coming together, for example, and looking at issues under industrialization, under infrastructure development, and other market access. So those are the key issues that we look at under that arrangement, and then Egypt will be very much involved because they will be leading one of those members of that block.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
At the 21st round of the Summit of COMESA, President Sisi will take over the chair of the COMESA heads of state from outgoing chair, His Excellency Andre Rajoelina, President of Madagascar. The round will be conducted in both physical and virtual formats. Further details are in this interview with His Excellency Al-Wathiq Billah, Plenipotentiary Minister of Commerce, by our colleague Omnia Al-Hamzawi.
First of all, we taking over the head of the 21st summit of the COMESA. How were the preparations in the Ministry of Trade and Commerce?
Actually, the preparations are going very well. We started maybe 3 weeks ago. After it changed from virtual to physical, and we have started these preparations, and it's ongoing. Everyone in the ministry and the Egyptian Commercial Service is doing his best and her best to have a very exclusive summit for this COMESA, especially that His Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, our president, will be handed over the presidency of the COMESA from His Excellency the President of Madagascar.
Okay, we have a new theme this year for the COMESA, for the 21st summit, building resilience regarding the integration of the regional digital integration. When we speak about digital integration for the states of the COMESA, how can you read this today in the middle of all the uncertain shocks that not only the continent is facing, but as well the world? How can we guarantee the implementation of this?
Actually, we are living in the last few years in a world of uncertainty, and also the COVID-19 implications on the international economy and on the African economy. But for the African continent, and especially for Egypt, the least implications we have received from COVID-19 compared to foreign countries like Europe or the United States. So we are trying our best during this presidency, during the coming presidency of His Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, to integrate together, to upgrade our relations, to increase our bilateral and economic relations, and also to enhance the integration not only for climate change, but also for digitalization, economic digitalization, government services digitalization, trades and logistics digitalization. So there are many branches that we will follow and we will go through in order to upgrade our integration together through digitalization.
What about the latest developments regarding the ZLECA, the agreement, the African Free Trade Agreement?
I have just to clear that the African Free Trade Agreement still ongoing. Till now we received 14 countries, more than 50 countries signed, and 14 countries have adopted the agreement. But this is a bit broader than the COMESA, because will be 54 countries and the COMESA is 21 countries. So the CEFTA will be a broader scope of cooperation compared to the COMESA. But COMESA, if we integrate it and we upgrade the integration together, it will have a very high implication on the CEFTA, of course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Room in the Health Ministry said that no accidents were reported following bad weather conditions witnessed in a number of Egyptian governorates recently. Meanwhile, the Meteorological Authority said that the coming hours will witness a decline in unstable weather conditions, reporting expected moderate rainfall on the north coast. Light rain is expected on Greater Cairo and northern Upper Egypt. Earlier, the Interior Ministry said that it is